We have with us today Gunno, Lavish. Tell us, you know, I guess how did you start in music? Where did you start it?
I've been wanting to do music almost my whole life. Like when Bow Wow dropped his album, Beware the Dog, man, getting that 50 Cent album, all them coming up. You know, I always wanted to rap, but my cousin, he died from suicide. Red, he was a rapper, so I wanted to be just like him. So that would make me really push it.
Okay, so he basically influenced you on the music. Was there anybody like far as a celebrity that inspired you to do music or?
Yeah, you talking about now or back then?
Yeah, not back then, now. Give us the whole list what Gunno like.
Back then, I was bumping like Bow Wow, 50 Cent, then,
Club.
yeah,
Okay.
I was bumping all that.
Okay.
Man, 50 Pop. And then they stayed playing Snoop around the house. Then that Soulja Boy, Big Draco, we stayed bumping Big Draco. And I was bumping Travis Porter. Then when I got older, I started bumping Lil Wayne and Gucci, especially Gucci. Like Gucci so hard.
Okay, so I know, like you like that. That's your style, like whatever. But your style is totally, completely different from them.
Yeah.
So explain that to me. So how did you, being listening to that and being who you are right now?
Man, my mama playing all that love music.
Okay.
Playing all that R&B, dropping me off. She dropped me out and I was bumping that. And so I was like, man, I always wanted to sing. I was like, man, I wanted to sing. So I was like, I'm gonna put that in my music. So I started doing that, like singing R&B. And then I look up to Bruno Mars a lot. Like,
okay, that was my next question. So Bruno Mars.
Yeah, I love Bruno Mars. Like, that dude so fast. Like, if I see him, I'm like going crazy.
you dumbfounded.
I'm going crazy.
But so you got Bruno Mars. Name another singer that you kind of, you know, like that's it. They the chosen one type deal.
Dead or alive, or it don't matter.
It don't matter. It don't matter.
Shoot. Bro, I like that Aaliyah. Like I used to go back and listen to Aaliyah songs. I'll never forget. Like I used to stay having One in a Million on repeat, thinking about my crush. Then I used to just sing it all the time. Who else? The H-Town crew. I was bumping them. And The Weeknd.
H-Town. He said something like that. H-Town. You named off a few artists that you like or really, you know, kind of you feel like they top notch to you. So with that being said, what artists would you want to collab with? Like you be featured on the track or vice versa?
Bruno Mars.
Bruno Mars. Off the top. Who would you want to open up for? Bruno Mars again, or you want to come different?
Travis Scott.
Travis Scott?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Travis Scott. I want you to tell us, tell them about, you know, the projects you got going that's out right now. Tell us what we got looking for, you got coming out, what you're doing next, and how you doing it, why you doing it.
Well, right now I got Sunday Ties, Trials, and Heart of Roses out. Well, what's coming out next is a visual of the Heart of Roses, you know, and I'm finna get my website started for my own clothing. So y'all be on the lookout for that. I'm finna start my own clothing line.
And shout out to you on that.
Yeah, appreciate that.
Yeah.
Then I got a feature on the way with a big artist I can't speak on, but it's coming.
Okay. So that sounds pretty exciting there off the rip. Like you got a clothing line coming out. You said you with a big artist.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. What them shows looking like? You know, things are starting to open back up now. You know, we just come through from a pandemic, so I know you got a lot in store for us. Being that I'm pretty sure like every artist, you know, they were writing. You know, together, had time to gather them thoughts, had time to figure out your next move. So I'm thinking, hey, you come up with a clothing line during the pandemic. So that's a big plus there. Super, I know you're super excited about that. So you got any shows lined up?
Oh, being fresh out the pandemic, and plus I haven't dropped a song all 2020. It's some on the way though, cause it's still some people that's hitting me up like, oh, I've been wanting you since you dropped da 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 da. So we gonna book you soon. So yeah, I got a lot of shows coming up. So y'all be on the lookout for that too.
So you said you were from Calhoun, is that right?
Calhoun City.
So you said what, White Folks Quarter?
White Folks Quarter.
Tell me about that. I want to know about that. Why is it called that?
It's called that because they've been calling that for years. But my mama had told me like they were calling it because it's like a low-key housing that black people can afford. But then we had like landlords that'll rent them out to white people when they start getting overcrowded with black people. Cause that was the black people main go-to. If they wasn't in Churchill and Derma, they'll come to the white folk quarters because it was the cheapest place to stay. So instead of the landlord like renting it out to all the black people, they'll throw some white people in it to like make it a balance. So that's why people calling it the white folk quarters.
Okay. So I mean, that's what something I want to know. I know you talked about that in what the Sunday Ties video right there. We did it there. So it's kind of where you kind of grew up at. Okay. I know a lot of people look up to Gunno. You know, they follow Gunno. So I mean, what positive message would you want to give somebody? Like whether it's about music, whether it's about pursuing whatever you want to do, like what would you say to them?
Don't quit. And I'm sorry to let you know you're gonna lose a lot of friends. And you're gonna have to sacrifice a whole lot. You're gonna have to sacrifice your love life. You're gonna have to sacrifice your social life. You're gonna have to keep a level head. You're gonna go through a lot. I'm not finna sit here and make it seem like it's a cakewalk.
It's all up and up, yeah.
And you're gonna sacrifice a lot. So be prepared for that. And most important, do you. Like, I don't care if you want to go to the moon. If you feel like you can go to the moon, go to the moon. You gotta be positive. And if you feel like something negative and not pure, you gotta let that go. I cut it off. If you want to upgrade in life and you want to take it to the next level, you gotta shed some things. So.
Alright, tell me this right here. So, if you wasn't doing music, what would you be doing? What is like something that you love to do other than just music? Like far as a hobby or if picking up I guess say a trade or a career or anything, what would you be doing?
I'd be a cosmetic dentist.
Really? I wouldn't have seen that coming out. So, I mean, no, I'm just saying, you know, because I deal with the dentistry field, so yeah, I didn't know that. Okay. So when you say cosmetic, are we talking about putting gold grills in, or we putting diamonds in the grill? Like, what you talking about, like real dentistry, cosmetic?
Yeah, the veneers.
The veneers?
Yeah, okay. Doing the veneers. I be doing that.
Okay. You know, some people, they be like, hey, we can do the gold grill.
No, I was talking about doing veneers.
Okay. So we already talked about the fact of who you like or basically admire. We didn't talk about what celebrity crush. I think I've been saying, I follow you on Facebook. Let's talk about them celebrity crushes. Who is Gunno's celebrity crush? I'm pretty sure y'all on live can answer that for me right now.
my celebrity crush is Janet Jackson.
Janet Jackson. Like, I mean, but you're young though, right? You're young. So when did you start following Janet Jackson? How did that come about?
Poetic Justice.
Really? Okay. And you had to be a young boy then. Poetic Justice. That's something from right there. That's hilarious. But yeah, the only reason why I wanted to bring that up because I follow you on the book. And you talk about it a little bit. Not a little bit.
I love that woman. I'm obsessed with that woman.
You're obsessed with Janet Jackson?
Yes. I love that woman. I promise.
So like, in your music or your lyrics, so I mean, just take for instance, let's talk about trials.
Mm-hmm.
Like, what was going through your mind? What was your creative process? How did you come about that? Is like your lyrics, is that based off of something that you've been through previously? Or?
It was, I named it Trials because I had a cousin. He was 17, 16 at the time, and he was fighting a murder charge. So I was like, oh, and that was like real heavy on me. I was like, man, he's so young and he involved in that. And plus, I was going through trials myself, trying to find a song and trying to restart my career. Basically, I was like trying to restart my career, and I was like, man, what'd be a perfect name? And my engineer, King Mars, he was like, bro, you talking about all this trauma you going through, bro? You gotta name it Trials. Like, I didn't even name it. He did. He just typed in Trials. He said, bro, we named this Trials.
Okay. Shout out to your producer, because I mean, it's real. I actually got the opportunity to work with you on that project, shooting the video, and you know, listening to it. I just, I want to know, like, what was your process? How did it come about? Because I listen to the words, just not the music itself with a lot of artists. Right. I want to know, like, where did that come from and why? That's just one of my mindsets. And when I go back to listening to it and looking at the video, like, it tells a story, Right. So that's one of the things I like about your music, that it tells a story. You ain't out there talking about this, the same mainstream music. So right. But let's talk about Sunday Ties. Well, let's talk about that.
I felt guilty. I ain't been to church in so long.
Really?
I ain't been to church in so long, and it's my fault because I veered off. Mm-hmm. I'm not a saint.
Yeah, nobody's perfect.
I'm not perfect, and I veered off, and so I was like, man, God, please forgive me. Like, if you hear like the pain in my voice, and then I was like, man, I owe him this. It was like one of them testimonies. Yeah. Songs. So I was like, man, I ain't gonna name it testimony. I ain't gonna do none of that. It's my Sunday Tide, cause God, I owe you.
Man, that's deep right there. That's real. I like that. And I didn't even think about it like that. Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's real. Y'all definitely go check out that track. Tell them where they can get some of the music at.
Oh, you can get Trials on every platform. Gunno Lavish Trials is on every streaming services, all that. Sunday Tides is on SoundCloud, YouTube, and AudioMac. So y'all go get that.
Yeah, it's good to have somebody like that, because that right there, that touch home. That would touch home to a lot of people. You Sunday Tides, you owe that. You know what I mean?
I owe that.
He wake us up every morning. Like, that's enough within itself. And people go through, like you said, trials. Like, your music is deep. It's real.
Thank you.
Yeah, I like that. What you got next for you? What's next for you? I know you talked about that he won't give me the exclusive details on, even though we in the interview, but we're gonna let him ride on that one.
I'm gonna give y'all a sample. I'm gonna give y'all a sneak peek of it. Only thing I gotta do is this. So. Okay. They'll know.
If you could change anything about the music industry, what would it be?
All that fakery, all that hating. Stop. Like, let's support one another. Like, why we gotta hate? Like, that be killing me. Like, I feel like, bro, if everybody stop hating on each other and they really push them with good intent. Now, because there's a lot of people that be claiming they rocking with you and they pushing you just hoping you a blessing, give them something. You know what I'm saying? So I want people to just stop the hate, bro. Like, do it out of the goodness of your heart. Like, support people. Like, don't be hating. You know I'm hard. Like let's say, for instance, like, you know I'm hard and I know you hard. But you see me on your timeline and you just look at You know what I'm saying? You just look at my video, you look at my song. Oh, bro.
It only takes one fingertip, just share. You know, show the love. And then just, and a lot of times, don't just share it. I mean, say something about it. Give them some positive feedback.
Right.
Give them some negative feedback. You know? I mean, but be constructive and be respectful about it. You know, that's one of the things I can say. I mean, all constructive criticism can help any artist. I mean, I feel like in the state of Mississippi, we lack that tremendously.
We really do.
That, just be genuine and show love. I mean, it's enough for everybody out there.
I feel like in Mississippi, like we lack that because it's people be like, I want to make it first.
And I see that. I see it on a daily. I see it on a daily basis. I just want genuinely everybody, you know, come together, work it. You know, it could be so much further along than what you can do by yourself.
Right.
Yeah. And I think, again, like I said, if you come together and you work it, who knows?
Who knows?
Who knows? Like,
who
it
knows?
can happen, but you gotta be genuine. And like you said, just stop the hate.
Stop that hating, man.
I know you use the internet, so it has impacted you. It has helped you tremendously.
Yes, it have.
What's your process like far as the net? You know, it's free game for everybody. You know, utilize it. What would you tell somebody like far as if you're trying to network? I mean, what they need to do? Cause you use it. I see you work it.
You gotta network. Like, if you know you ain't got nothing going, only thing I can tell you, do unto others as you want to be treated, bro. If you know you ain't got nothing going, what's wrong with you listening to this man's song and sharing it? That's a developable relationship.
Yeah.
Cause he'll be like, man, bro, really listen to my music, and he'll start with yours, and then just gonna keep going. Y'all going back and forth, just sharing music, and sharing information with each other. That's what I did.
Yeah, just start building that relationship. You know, you never know. Like I tell everybody, you never know. Like, say for instance, they can help you on the business side of it. They can help you with whatever you never know what the next person can help you with. Like, for as getting your boost off of your career or whatever. That's why I tell everybody, come together. You never know what services they can help you with in that area.
Right.
I mean, it could be legal. Who knows?
Who knows?
And has Gunno ever been in trouble? Gunno seems like he's what I call the good kid. Has Gunno been in trouble?
They ain't give me a chance to.
They ain't give me a chance. They won't play no games back home.
Man, everybody in Count City, like, everybody know everybody. So, like,
so Calhoun is real small.
Count City real small. We got one red light, that small. But
I'm gonna tell y'all, I was in Calhoun this past Saturday. Yeah, I would say it's pretty small because my first question was, what restaurant y'all got here? tell us what restaurant Calhoun got.
Sonic.
That is the only absolute restaurant. But I mean, ain't nothing wrong with it. But like growing up there, like what was it really and truly like being that small?
It was fun. It was fun until we got older and realized we had to make some money. It was fun.
It was fun.
Like, it was fun knowing that everybody, like, we all had to go to one school. Everybody had to go to Count City High School. So it'll be like, man, I'm on a block with my classmates every day. I'm in the front yard, or I'm shooting ball with my classmates every day. To me, it was fun.
Yeah.
It was, everybody know each other on first name basis.
Okay.
Yeah, so it was fun. Like, until we got older, and everybody was like, people want to experiment. Like, people want to have ops. People want to be killers and drug dealers. Or some people just have to go get a job. But when we were growing up, it was fun. For real.
Okay. Man, that's something to be that small and then still career took off. Would you come back to Calhoun?
Got to.
You would come back to Calhoun.
Got to. I gotta fix the white folk quarters first.
Okay.
I got to.
That's one of your goals you want to do right there.
And give kids, bro. It's all about the kids.
Yeah.
It's all about the kids. I go to the white folk quarters. Like me personally, I want to go to the white folk quarters, and like it's based on low income now. So it'd be like if a parent making too much money in the household, the rent will go up. Like I make it to where like it ain't gotta be like that.
Yeah.
Like a parent making an amount of money, it'll all stay the same. And then I go rebuild a park there. Then I link in with the mayor and Derma. You know, Derma County City right there together. I link in with the mayor with Derma and donate for them to have a park on Churchill. So yeah, that's what I do.
So you already got it set what you want to do, and it'll happen. I believe it'll happen. You just stay consistent, keep grinding, doing what you're doing, because I mean, your music speaks volumes.
Thank you.
It speaks a whole lot of volumes. That's why we're here today on this little interview here with Mr. Gunno Lavish.
Yeah.
You will go back to the hometown. You'll be on top of that without a shadow.
Got to.
Okay. Yeah, you gotta always remember where you come from.
Can't forget where you came from.
Well, ain't nothing wrong with that.
That's where they go wrong at. For
so
real.
Growing up, I know we'll talk about your high school life. You say you played ball. You was out.
No, I didn't. I ain't play ball.
Okay.
I ain't play ball. I was in a wheelchair from 5th grade all the way to my end of my 10th grade year.
What?
Yeah.
Oh, wow. See, I didn't even know that. Okay.
Yeah, I got diagnosed with Blunt's disease in 5th grade, and it's like a deformity of the kneecap to where like it make you real bow-legged. But my head got so severe in my right leg, like I couldn't walk. Like it got to the point where I was crawling on my knees.
Wow.
Cause I couldn't walk, so I had to be in a wheelchair. And I was in a wheelchair till I was old enough to be like, I want the surgery.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so I ain't get to play ball. That's another reason why I rap too.
Okay. You telling me so much that I didn't even know about you. Like, wow, like, it's deep right there. I mean, that's one of the reasons why I wanted to get in, doing interviews with artists, because it's like you gotta be able to separate your life versus your music life.
Yeah, you got to.
And a lot of artists don't understand that, and that's why I tell them you gotta be able to do that, because if you can't do that, then I don't know what to tell you.
I feel like a lot of artists be trying hard to sell an image.
Yeah, just portray something that you totally not, you know. And this right here gives me a chance to let the artists tell who they really and truly are.
Right.
But yeah, you done told me a lot just in a little bit of time. I appreciate that.
For sure.
Anything else you want to tell them?
I want to tell people I'm coming. I'm here to stay, and there's more music on the way, man. You know, expect big stuff from me. You know what I'm saying? Don't think that I'm not working, because I'm working. And I want to be your favorite. I want to be your favorite everything, your favorite artist, your favorite person. I want to be everything. Like, that's what I do. Like, I really go in the booth and I work on my craft for real. Like, I record after some of my shows. Like, I really do this. Like, this is my heart. I've been taking this serious since 2016, but I've been rapping forever. Like, so, you know what I'm saying? Make room in your playlist. Make room in your heart, man.
Yeah.
I want to be...
Tell them again.
Yeah.
Where it's at.
You know,
where to get the music at.
Oh, you get the music. You go get trials from every streaming platform it is. You can go type in Gunno Lavish trials on any streaming platform, and you get that. Sunday Ties can be found on Audio Max, SoundCloud, and YouTube. And Heart of Roses can be found on every streaming platform. So,
again, there you have it. We're with Mr. Gunno Lavish himself out in Calhoun City. Next big thing coming out of there. Small city, but he got a big heart for it. And one of the things I could say that I already like about him, got great head on his shoulder, what he want to do when he comes back to Calhoun City. So much love to Gunno.
All the young artists that's coming up, you know what I'm saying, keep going. Like, I know you the black sheep of your family or something, most likely, if you did what I had to do. Like, people telling you no 1,000 times and they don't want to hang with you and they don't want to kick it with you, you going to be the black sheep, but don't quit. Because they going to eat them words in a little bit, I promise you. So keep going.
Alright, we out. Much love to Gunno again, y'all. Appreciate it. Y'all, we here. The official signing.
Yeah.
With Gunno Lavish.
Yeah.
We excited.
Yeah.
We're about to put in some major work. This is it. This is official. We out here for the grind, show y'all what's really going on. This is artist management and development with Mr. Gunno Lavish himself. What I say is truly a blessing and honor all at the same time. But we finna put in some work. Yes, sir. Y'all see it, there it is. Gunno Lavish, there it is. Tell them what it is.
Hey man, you know what's going on, man. This your boy Gunno Lavish, man. Not just signed with Shorter Management, Shorter Production. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah.
I love my nigga, but it'll never be the same. That's why I never speak down on your name, because your name, it done brought me so much pain. Romeo and Juliet can't tell this story. I gotta go through this alone. You can't do it for